I got me light in the wrong place. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all? My name is Penny, and this is the Diamond Painting Show. And as usual, I have a co-host. I'd like to introduce to you the very beautiful Yorkshire Crafter.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name's Julie, and yeah, can't wait to get going.
So, why are we introducing ourselves quite formally?
You want to streaming to a third platform?
Yeah. So, right, for those of you who know us, we are two people who stream a diamond painting show on our YouTube channels, my channel and Yorkshire Crafters. We have been invited to join and stream to Facebook. There's a group called I forgot the name of the group.
It's all about Vrafts and friends.
And so poor lady is waiting to come in. We actually have a guest today, so I'll bring her in and then we'll explain a little bit more. So we have Natasha. Hello.
Hello, I'm Natasha.
So before I will do a bit of a disclaimer. Natasha did say before the stream, I might be really shy and nervous, and I think she was for about 5 seconds when we pre-stream. But I think she's a little bit okay now. So if you see someone over that way going really, really shy and that, you'll know why. So, Natasha, please tell us something about yourself and the relation to the group.
I made the group about nearly 4 years ago. I got into 5D Diamond. I got told about it. I might enjoy it. I enjoyed it, so I made the group. And ever since then, everything's going up and up.
One thing that appealed to me about the group is the name, Crafts and Friends. And I think the two go together.
I wanted it that way because it can be about any craft, any drawing. It's like art and crafts, basically. And then I added the friends because everyone's got issues and things going on, and I thought that could be in together.
Yeah. Right, so there's a little bit of a technical explanation I need to do. We had enough trouble getting this through with our streams. If you are watching on my channel, you will see the comments by people that are also watching on my channel. Same with Yorkshire Crafters channel. So if anyone makes a comment on Yorkshire Crafters channel, you won't see them on Penny's Pit Stop. But obviously the same also applies to Facebook. Now we get all of the comments coming together, so we can see every single comment. But I didn't know this before. I'm actually watching this on Facebook as well to make sure it's running okay. But the comments are coming through simply as Facebook user.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get the comments and have a look. But yeah, let's go through the comments to start with, shall we?
Yeah.
So we have Mark's Mod says, hello, ladies. Looking forward to today's show. Now, we normally say gold star for the first person to comment. It's just a little bit of a fun award. I think people watching on YouTube have a bit of an advantage because they can comment before the live on Facebook. We have Daniel Boudreau has clap. So, good morning to you. Is it morning to you? I think it's morning to Danielle.
It is, yeah.
And then we have Francis Adams, morning all, morning to you too. We have Matthew Boreham. Hello, Penny. Been in town today. Bought Marvel Phase 2 DVD set. Sounds brilliant. So this is the one now I have to think about. So we have Mike Tedstone says, hello all. Although it comes up as Facebook user, I do apologize. And then we have Teresa Smith says, hi. Hello, Teresa. Been very, very welcoming to the group. So I got a feeling today is going to be not quite so much about the diamond painting. I think it's more about let's find absolutely everything we can find about Natasha. And Danielle says, yes, it's 8 a.m. We do have visitors from over the pond, which is very brilliant. And then Mark Moz, I have to watch on Yorkshire Crafter channel as I don't fancy sleeping on the sofa. I completely understand, Mark. I completely understand. And then Teresa Smith says you're welcome. So, wow. I'm just so. Natasha can't see this because it's an admin thing, but we've got 12 viewers at the moment. We've got 9 from Yorkshire Crafters channel and 3 from Facebook, which I am extremely happy with. So thank you very much for watching. So, right, let's go over to Natasha. Let's give Natasha the spotlight. So let's see if I can do some fancy moving around. How's that, Natasha? So, what are you working on? What have you been doing? What did you have for Sunday dinner?
What did I have for Sunday dinner? Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, you like me? Are you just pick?
Yeah, I have to nitpick and things like that. But yeah, I need food. I don't eat with control. I eat when I'm hungry, which is very, very rare.
Yeah.
And the picture I'm working on at the moment is a 50 by 40, and it's a tiger picture.
Wow, I do love
beads, some Smith beads as well.
Yeah.
I've nearly completed the bottom half of it.
Right, I'm just going to skip forward to the comments because there's a really good quote. Danielle is saving me doing my job, which is brilliant. So she says, Natasha from same place as Julie.
I'm actually from up north, Lancashire.
So it's not far from Julie then.
Not far at all. No, I'm in West Yorkshire.
The majority of sorry, go on.
I'm not far away from Julie, really.
Wow.
Not that far, no.
Most of my really good friends are all from up north. Or how do you say it? Up north.
Up north.
So yeah. So we've got Daniel B. Drew smiley faces. We've got Mike Ted some hello all. Did he say hello all? That was that an earlier. Oh, he's gone on to YouTube. And what you'll notice when I bring up the chat, you'll see there's a little avatar, and then in the bottom right hand corner there's a symbol. So there you can see that's YouTube, and then there you can see that's a comment from Facebook. This is why you'll get people watching, say for example on my channel, and there are one or two people who actually watch on my channel, but they'll go, well, where's that comment come from? I can't see it. And it's because it's come from a different channel. So this is a triple stream.
Yeah.
So Mike says hello all. Matthew Bourne, what shall I buy in HMV next week? Marvel Phase 1 set or Phase 3 Part 1? My personal opinion is I would go number 1 because I always like to go number 1, 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, you don't really get. I had a bit of a problem the other month where I watched the new Joker film, and then that got me into Batman. So I then had to watch, 3 Batman films to catch up to where the Joker was to get the picture of how he fits in with the Batman world. I know that's not Marvel, is it? Is it DC world, that one? But yeah, start from the beginning. Otherwise, it's like reading a book, starting from the middle, go all the way to the end, and then start from the beginning. Yeah, but then you can get to the middle of the book, and then you can go, yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Start from the beginning.
Yeah. So Bill with Adrian, hello everyone. And then he says, hello everyone on Penny's Pit Stop. Matthew Baum, I'm from Southend. You're not far from me then, Matthew. I'm currently currently Kent way, sort of Dartfordy way. The Dartford thing.
Before I moved to Lancashire, I was in Waltham Abbey.
I don't even know where that is. People are saying to me, oh, you know so-and-so, and I'm like, no.
Not far from Harlow.
Oh, I've heard of Harlow. Yeah, Harlow, Essex. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got technical director says hello, and you're a naughty devil, aren't you, Adrian? We know it's you. He says hello, everyone. Because I'm cross-referencing, obviously, with Facebook. So yeah, it was. This has been like a bit of a whirlwind experience for us. We've had some really good support from Smith Beads in the last few weeks, and well, last few months now, isn't it?
Yeah, they're incredible.
Yeah, and they just sent us some free stuff just to do on stream, and I made it clear that when I let me change so we can see all of us. This one, do we like this one or do we like this view? Personally, I'm a fan of that one, but then you can see more of my messy bedroom. Let's do it then.
Packing.
Yeah, my excuse is I'm packing. I'm moving next week. And this is my last day off before I actually move house. So yeah, we made it clear that we're not going to get. I mean, a lot of people, you see them out there, and they're giving really good reviews of stuff, and you're like, yeah, you're only reviewing that so that because it's free, and you want more free stuff off them. I don't operate like that. If someone sent me something for free, and then I gave it a terrible review, and then oh, sorry, I've just had a message say I just cocked up. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, it's what happens when people send you messages while you're trying to live stream. You can see why I don't do this paid on TV, can't you? Because I'm not good enough. So if someone sent me something for free and then I reviewed it and I gave a terrible review and then they went, sod you, we're not sending you any more free stuff, that's fine. At least I've been honest and I've got my integrity. However, with these products, it's got to the point where I'm purposely looking for something to falter on because I can't find anything. This is the first product we got. And it was quite funny because I said to Natasha pre-stream, oh, look what I got. And she just went, yeah, look at this. It was exactly different. And then obviously we got the lovely Christmas cards. And then I bought the gift tags. I paid for the gift tags, but I did it on the strength of the products that I had been sent. After doing a Christmas card and a keyring, I knew I wanted to buy more products from Smiths. And then obviously we've been asked to join the group and then stream to Facebook, which is absolutely unbelievable. I consider myself a small YouTuber, and to be invited to do something like this is absolutely amazing, and I hope that the Facebook group benefits as much as we will, because by having a regular stream on Facebook, it will make the Facebook group more enjoyable. It'll make it more stable. You're not just joining because it's a Facebook group. You're joining because there's a regular activity and something to do. And now, how does Facebook work with videos? Can people still watch this on Facebook after we finish broadcasting, or is it live only?
I think people can still watch it afterwards after you finish the live.
Right. Well, that's good.
Live, and you can still watch it afterwards.
Right. Brilliant.
But I've done it literally in the group, though. I haven't tried this one.
Right. So are you watching as well as being on it, or are you...
I'm literally here. I haven't even got Facebook up. So
right, that's fine. Just got to be a bit careful you don't overpower your computer, because let's say I'm actually got this on Yorkshire Crafters YouTube channel and on Facebook, and I know that my computer's going to go, I'm a bit tired now, Penny. So I've just had
I'm trying not to overload my PC, because as you'll see, I'll lose Wi-Fi. I go in and out quite a bit.
Yeah.
So if I do that, excuse me for that. Right, so
shall we actually do something? Oh, talking of Sunday dinners, I got some inside information. So instead of saying, what did you have for Sunday dinner, I'm going to say, how are your bangers and mash?
You actually watched the Sunday catch up.
No, I did better than that. I went straight to the source. I found the person who cooked them.
Yes.
And do you know what? You know what we forgot to do, don't you? And with three of us, it would have been brilliant.
The word.
We forgot the word. So what we're trying to do every week is we have a word of the day. And what we do is we allocate I'll allocate Julie a word, and she has to say that word twice in the show, once in the first hour, once in the second hour. Now, if the audience guess the word, I get a point. If no one guesses the word, Julie gets the point. So she's got to hide that word into a conversation somewhere. And we just forgot to do it. And I can't remember last week's word, but we allocated them using Alexa, and Alexa was pretty horrible to me, wasn't she?
She was very cruel, yes.
It was extremely cruel. It was something something bilateral or something like that.
That's what it was, bilateral.
How'd you get the word bilateral into a diamond painting show?
You can't, can you? It's just one of the words you can't do.
But in hindsight, it would have been brilliant with three of us on the show, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So, look, listen, this is a diamond painting show. Shall we crack on with something?
Yes. Are we doing the owls? Did we say we were doing owls for Danielle?
Yes, I think it was.
Get my hands up, but the problem is I can't move the camera.
That's absolutely fine. You can just sit there and look pretty if you want. We're quite happy with that.
I'll thank you for the compliment. So do you too.
Oh no! Now I know you're just being nice now.
Oh,
so Danielle, we confirm we're doing owls for you. I haven't got any owls. I can't find any. There we are. So here's the owl I did last week, which I am. Oh my lightness! Let me switch my camera. There we go. So there's my owl from last week. I really did like that. As I was doing it, I was saying, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done." Yeah, I bet you've got the entire Smith's Booth catalogue, haven't you, Natasha?
I read their site. They know it too.
So we have got Danielle Boudreau is about to comment, because you see the comments on Facebook before you see them on here. Oh, I've lost the thing. Here we are.
Where's my?
can I just quickly show something? Is that all right?
No, it's not all right. Of course you can. You can show it.
That's nice.
This is the Diamond Express one that I started.
Are you allowed to say that now?
Sorry?
Are you allowed to mention other companies anymore? Are we allowed? That's right, it was a joke. I just obviously didn't.
Someone else, hasn't it?
Sometimes my jokes work, sometimes they don't.
But I remember starting this on one of the shows. I think it were a month and a half ago, or something like that.
Right.
But I just thought I'd bring it on and just show you it finished.
It's really, really nice, actually. So Teresa Smith has just commented, Natasha has mic on constant chat, LOL. Daniel Boudreau's put love heart. So I take it that means yes, please. Could you do the owls?
Yes. Right. Let's get.
Right. I'm just going to steal full screen just for a second. Danielle, could you pick one for me? 1, 2, or 3, and that's the one I'll start with. Because we love you so much. Danielle Boudreau and Rosebud has been with us since the very beginning, as have a few other people. So this is going to get a bit tight now. So guys, if I put it onto this view, is that too much for you to watch? Because obviously it depends on the size of the screen. If you're watching on, we'll try and do like a solo view every now and again. So, if Julie says, oh, look at this, then what we'll do is we'll go like that, and then we'll go back to that layout. So I'm starting on the red one, and then I'm going to pick the second one. If I get that far, I'll do this one second, because I quite like this light color. I kind of feel sorry for Natasha on this one.
Yeah, because I've done none.
You're not really doing much. And I've come up with an idea last week, didn't I? Because of the size of it, I had a bit of an issue with holding it.
Right.
I'm going to masking tape the tag down. Obviously, when I say masking tape, I mean washi tape. Because I know a lot of crafters go mad over washi tape, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of people do. I suppose it's handy as well for around diamond painting, isn't it?
Well, if it's going to be presented at the end, then yeah, fantastic. But I've got to be honest with you. I personally, this is only my opinion, I can't get excited about it because to me, it's expensive masking tape.
Mm.
I've got a problem. I might, no, that is definitely it, isn't it? I think I've got my bag muddled up with another project. Right, so where shall we begin? Begin the beginning, the beginning, or something like that.
Sorry, I'm just getting it set up. I'm not organised this
That's
week.
all right. Right, so where's my pen? I'm just doing the weekly. Can't find my pen, but
Don't we all?
well, one common thing across all of my streams and a few others as well is the expression technical difficulties. There is always something going wrong, isn't there, Julie?
There is.
So, oh, I forgot to get the tumble dryer sheety things, didn't I? Do you remember? I had so much trouble with these last week. They were so full of static. They were leaping out like little insects. It was like the way I described it. You know when you cook popcorn but you don't put the lid on? That's exactly what they were like. They were just leaping everywhere. And it was, I think about 3 days later, I was finding drills all over the place.
I found them in found them everywhere in weird and wonderful places.
Yeah.
No matter how careful you are, you'll find them everywhere.
It's when you go to work and then you're like, what's that? You're itching and you're like, well, what's that? And you're like, how did that drill get there?
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had a lovely comment from Danielle.
Lovely comments from Danielle. My new family.
Across the pond. Oh.
Like Mike
to even the screen up.
Yeah, Mike has just shot himself in the foot. You need a force to even the screen up. I keep saying, when are you coming over?
Mike, come on.
Mike, I'm sending you an invite.
Yeah.
So everybody, we want you all to egg him on.
Yeah.
Oh my! You mentioned it.
Yes, yeah.
You're the first one that mentioned it, so come on.
Yeah.
I have been DPing nearly coming up to 4 years soon, Danielle. Other crafters, I used to do a lot of adult colouring.
Yeah.
But then I found this one and I ended up getting addicted to this one. So
yes, it is addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, I found this one very addictive.
Danielle Boudreau has said, so I missed the Facebook name while getting a few dogs in. So, Natasha, how long have you been deep? Oh, sorry, you were just answering that, weren't you?
Yeah, Facebook group name is It's All About Crafts and Friends.
I believe, let me just check. Yes, I have put the link in the description, but my spelling is bad. It says it's all about the Vrafts. Yeah, no, I put it's all about the Vrafts and friend.
Well, that sounds like predictive texting that you don't want on there, and it's supposed to be something else.
You don't want to know. Do you know what? I'm showing the bad side to me now. I was having a row with someone over text, and autocorrect kicked in, and it completely ruined the whole context of me swearing at them.
I hate that.
Oh, that's a terrible excuse. Look, Mike Tedstone. Unfortunately, at the moment, I have no cameras set up. Natasha can confirm that. All right, you're forgiven this time. So also Mike says the discount code is live still. So if you'd like to head on over to Smith's Beads just in time for Christmas, use the code 10new, you will get 10% off. And if you buy a certain amount, the amount of discount you'll get would effectively be free postage, which I know everyone's gone straight over there now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good God, Mike. I do.
So Christine says hi, lady. So hi, Christine. We were expecting you to not make it, but that's fantastic. So hello. So someone who was it? Someone said get Christine on. Oh, maybe it's Christine say. Mark, I'm always giving it a go, but it took us 130 issues of the Route Master to get her onto camera. And we're only on 18 issues of Diamond Painting Show, so we are working on it.
Yeah.
And then Test 828 says, get on there, Mike. Matthew Baum, if I have enough money, I might buy both those sets I mentioned. Oh, yeah, that was the Marvel, whatever it was. Christine says, I'm out. That's the best excuse, isn't it? Because it's genuine as well. No, can't make it. I'm not actually in the house. I'm sorry. Right. You know, I think these, I might be jinxing myself here. I think the static has died down on these now. So maybe there's another tactic then to beat static. Put them in the tub and leave them for a week.
Yeah.
So to use a new color. So I do have a criticism of these, and that's that there's no I've forgotten what it's called now. DMC code. Here we go. These are jumping about again. That they just gone mental. Oh. Right, I've lost about half a dozen. Yeah, I mean, I do keep my spare drills. Oh God, here's a tip for you: don't place your tray on top of a sticky object, because when you lift it.
Oh no!
Oh man!
No, I
things like that myself.
Want to hear a brilliant secret? Julia know about this. So I have for the last few months been designing my perfect craft desk, and I'm chatting away to somebody, and I'm like, to stop everything from falling off. Let me just show you. I have this little wooden lip on the end, and it holds everything in place. Well, of course, I'm going, oh no, look, I can't move the muck off the table. So what I've done, I've cut a little notch in there. So now all I have to do is go like that. It's this table wasn't just built; it's evolved. It's yeah, I love it. I absolutely love this table, and I'm only just getting going. I do have a tendency to move around a lot. So you know what? I spent ages setting up this table and bits of masking tape, and now I've ruined it all by moving the camera. Yeah, that'll have to do. So, but yeah, these are just gone. So yeah, I know I move around a lot, so I designed this table to be modular. So it's basically a garden table with 3 bits of wood on the top, and then little runners and things to guide things like the drawers in. And then when I move, all I have to do is lift them all up, and then they all pack down into small areas, small bits, which we'll put that to the test next week. But the next thing I'm designing, I say designing, attempting to make, is a kind of a cabin bed where I'll have the desk and then I'll have the bed on top of the desk. So you guys will never need to see my messy bed, which obviously means I don't need to make my bed in the mornings. So, but that's the plan. It's going to take a matter of weeks or months to do it, but I'll get there. I have the room that I'm moving into is a little tiny bit smaller than I would have liked, but I think I can work with it. And I brought this camera in so close that I don't think I'm going to be able to DP. There we go.
Yep.
I think that's a bit better. I just worry if I'm too close, as you can see, that all you see is the end of my pen. Oh. So what do you do in life then, Natasha?
Well, I'm not allowed to work due to reasons.
Okay.
So I just sit and do craft bit by bit.
Sounds like the perfect life to me.
I used to be working in a care home.
Okay.
Helping the elderly and all that.
Yeah.
I did that voluntary till I was about 23, and from 23 onwards I wasn't allowed to work.
Okay.
So after I was 23, I went voluntary to youth worker to help school ages up until they're 16. So I used to do that for 5 years, voluntary, just a few hours a day. So I did that, and then it became worse, so I had to end up finding craft, and I ended up running into this one, and I've been doing it ever since for the last 4 years.
We all blame Christine Say for our crafting, don't we? Well, not so much you, Julie, but well,
I've got
Julie,
a thing where I blame Mike.
Yeah. No, it's like,
I blame Mike for everything, really.
Everybody always blames me.
Yeah, because you got us into. I mean, you're the more serious crafter. I mean, when I say crafter, I'm referring to things that are a bit more diamond painting, cross stitching, and that. I suppose, technically speaking, crafting is making anything, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, my friend, criticism. Da 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 da. We've got a stray drill.
Oh.
That's my first proper criticism of a Smith's Beads product. No, I mean, of all the projects we've done, I'm still looking. One of my favourite sayings is, I think it's Mrs. Coffee says this: when you get your strip of bags with the DP drills in, every now and again you'll get one that's gone halfway through and has got squashed by the machine.
Yeah.
A minute silence or a moment's silence for the one that didn't get away.
Yes.
And I love that. And I'm just waiting for my squashed drill so that I can say it on my stream. But you're not going to get that with these ones, are you?
No.
Oh, it's warm again today.
Say that again.
I am so hot today. Hot as in temperature.
Yeah. Yeah.
The trouble is, I work around bus drivers, and you really do have to be careful what you say around them.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, we've got one controller who's a little bit well known for being a bit miserable, and when I first started, because I'm a little bit older and a bit more mature now, and when I was young, I think like most young kids, we're working because we want to do something, and the money's great. As you get a bit older, you get to the point where you kind of realize you've got to work because you don't like having bailiffs come around the door. If you can get a job you enjoy, or a more bearable job, then that's fine. So obviously I love the job I do. I drive buses, and I absolutely love the job I do. But obviously, primarily, I'm there for the money more than anything. And so I've developed an attitude of I just come in, I do my job, I go home, which from a manager's point of view is perfect. They want to know once there's a name put to that shift, they're not going to have to worry about it. There's not going to be dramas during the shift. So as a result, this manager said to some of the other managers, "Oh, I like Penny." Now, obviously, he meant it in the reference of from a manager's to a driver's point of view. She comes in, we ain't got to worry about that shift. But obviously, when you've got managers who've got physical age in their 50s but a mental age closer to 4, then obviously there's a little bit of a. So they end up saying to me, "Oh yeah, so and so really likes you," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And they go, no, he really likes you. He said so. So like an idiot, I played along, didn't I? And I went in the office and I gave him a big hug. And then someone took a photo of it. And that was news of the week.
Oh, no.
There's an awful lot of ribbing going on about that.
Oh, dear.
Danielle, I have tried cross stitching, but I found with that it messed with my dyslexia. So I found diamond painting a lot easier for me to handle, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. Obviously, if anyone's got any particular issues that I don't have, then obviously I can never fully understand. So, but yeah, I can understand that if you've got something that makes something difficult, then obviously, what works for it, and it's also enjoyment levels as well, isn't it?
I totally enjoy it, and plus it's less stress for me to try and count it all out when it's all done for me.
Yeah. If you struggle with that,
I've already made mistakes on the normal cross stitching, and it used to drive me mad because I couldn't get it right.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. Right, I'm going to do a quick catch up on the comments. So, we've missed a lot of comments.
Yeah, I only caught Danielle's one just now.
Yeah, like Matthew Baum, hello Adrian, was a laugh last night. Unfortunately, I missed most of that because of me driving, but I will be catching up on it. So, Mike, I will be setting up a special deal on the 447s, one of every pack of the diamond painting drills. Original price £30. That sounds good. That sounds exciting. Price for Penny and Julie's friends and members of It's All About Crafts and Friends, 20 quid plus postage. So there you go, guys.
Wow.
Ted, Mike, sorry. Why do I call you Ted? I'm sorry. Could you possibly post a link to that in the chat, and we'll make sure everyone gets to see it? So that's a 30% saving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 30% off. That's an incredible deal. So he's done the same message twice then. Message me for details, right? And then he says that he gets blamed for everything. Tasha, if you tried cross stitching yet, it's addictive. That's actually the reason I can't do cross stitching anymore. It just completely and utterly consumed my life. It was when I used to work as a night care worker, and it was in a residential home. So there was a lot of time where you have to be on standby. Probably nothing would happen, but obviously you have to be there just in case. And cross stitch was one of those nice things where you could just quite literally put it down at seconds notice. So Christine, sounds interesting, Mike. Love Minis. Now, just to fill you in with Love Minis, Love Minis is my very good friend. We've been friends for a very long time now. I think it is a long time or a very long time. Back in the days when I was dipping my toe into the Twitch water. And because Love Minis is from the US and she's 5 or 6 hours behind us, we have this little joke where she says, "How is the future?" So the future in the next 6 hours is absolutely fantastic. Any problems that you think you had will actually get sorted out in the next 6 hours. So it's a really good thumbs up 6 hours.
Okay.
And then Danielle says, yes, makes sense. Yes, if it's stressful, it's not good craft. Yeah, there you go. And like Penny's bus, I could not do that. Like watching Penny build it. Yeah, I mean, I do 2 live builds a week. And I always maintain now that it's not so much about what I'm doing. It's more about the conversation, the chat, and the what we get up to. I mean, the bus actually finished months ago because I fell behind on it. So I'm doing something that a lot of people have already finished, but it's the chat and the show that does it.
Yeah.
Lumpy's 3 Christmas will be. I think it's going to be I'm confident it's going to be a good Christmas. It's not going to be an incredible Christmas. I think everyone's working hard to make the best of Christmas. And I think if we can, it depends on your expectations. If I can have a nice Christmas dinner with people that I love, that to me is going to be a really good Christmas. So are we too early to talk about next week's show, Julie?
No, go for it.
Right, so next week, I do apologise. Oh, thank you, Danielle. You've given me purple to do. Thank you. Sorry, she picked the next owl. It's got purple in it. So next week, I am moving house or moving my rooms. So unfortunately, I can only do it on a Wednesday because that's the only day I have off. So I am not able to make the show. I'll pop on every now and again to make. I'll pop on the chat and I'll make comments. Generally, I won't be here, and I had told Julie a few days ago, and I said, "Oh, do you want to do the show on your own, or should we just cancel the show for 1 week?" And she said, "I'll have a think about it." And I'm very, very happy to announce that she has now made a decision that she will be doing the show on her own.
I was talking to Natasha in pre-chat, and I asked if she'd like to do the show with me next week. So we're going to do it together, aren't we?
So you will still have 2 wonderful people on the show. In fact, I've got a sneaky suspicion that the week after they'll go, "Do you know what? The show went so good. Do you know what? Actually, we don't want you back."
We wouldn't think of things like that.
No, you need me back because you're going to, instead of looking at the mess in my current room, you can have a look at the mess in my new house or my new room.
That's how we need you.
No, it's going to be a big, massive piled up boxes for a while, but
it always is though when you first move into it. It's just getting things organised and set up. And
what I'm really worried about is I don't know why I'm so worried about it, but I've I've sort of rearranged my YouTube schedule so that my part work videos come out a little bit slower. So I've got some content, and I haven't got to worry about anything over December. And I'm also a very good friend of mine, Adrian. He has my part work sent to his, because being an agency bus driver, I could quite literally be the other side of the country next week. So I have my part work sent to him, and then when they come in, he's like, right, what address do you need me to send them to this week? So he's storing up my part works as they come in, and then after I move, I'll be like, go, send them. And I'm just a little bit worried that I'll have way too much to get on with everything else that I've got to get on with that comes with moving address. So Danielle Boudreau, you have an absolutely fantastic taste in things. I am really loving this particular gift tag. This might be my favorite one of the lot. So I'm just gonna steal the screen. Oh, that's me. That's not me. There we go. Loving this. Oh yeah, we might be able to do an okay stream, but when it comes to technical stuff like changing cameras,
It's awkward, isn't it?
Sacked on the first day of the job. It's just getting used to the controls.
Do my one. I'll catch up with the other hour later.
Do you know what? I'm going to switch to this view, Julie, if it's all right with you guys.
Yeah.
I think we can get a little bit closer in then than that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that just works. You can't see so much of my surrounding table, but yeah, I think that works better. Oh, I missed a 7-8. Oh, I think after the stream, I'm going to empty the freezer of all the ice. I think what I'll do is I'll get a big hammer and I'll just knock all of the ice out of the freezer, and then I'll just chuck it in the bath, and I think I'll have a quick cooling down bath.
I am not even going to respond to that, Miss Penny.
I wouldn't.
No. Oh dear.
And I'm just waiting for a comment from Mark's Mods now.
I think he's gone out with the dog.
Oh, has he? Oh, he's missed that bit then, hasn't he? Oh, because Mark's Mods is our resident naughty commenter.
He is.
Has these very, very subtle comments, which 90% of people won't get, but he's just trying to make me laugh on stream.
Yeah.
And I fear that if I end up, why am I trying to diamond paint with drills that I don't need anymore? Yeah, if I laugh too much on stream, I have to explain what I'm laughing about.
Yes.
So,
Oh dear.
yes, a lady needs some secrets.
Yes.
Right, so I am happy to say that all of the normal drills for these gift tags have now been boxed up. If they just want to stay in, you can see the way that the statics work, and it's all raised up over the.
Yeah.
So what's that? No, Julie, leave that alone.
Huh?
Did I just miss out on a comment on something?
No, John.
Could it be about the freezer?
Sorry, about the what?
Freezer?
Oh, might have been, yeah. I know Danielle might tell us. In a
Anything I
minute.
can think of?
Right, let's go for number one next, shall we? Oh no. That can't be enough number ones, can it? Did I only? Oh yes, I remember now. Cool. This is what happens when you diamond paint once a week. You forget that you just clipped a few drills out of the bag, and then you've got area Yeah, I just got a bit panicky that I've got 20 gift tags. I've completed 2, and that's all the number 1s that I've got left.
Oh.
But then I remembered I didn't put the whole bag in.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Panic over.
I did. I panicked a bit there. So Danielle's go, your bath. So yeah, I think she meant the bath that I said I was going to have with the ice in.
Oh, the ice, right.
Chipped out of the freezer with a hammer.
Yes.
So my phone is just buzzed. Unfortunately, I'm one of these kind of people. When my phone buzzes, I have to just look at it just in case. Sometimes work, but the good thing is I've learned. I've got a little something on my phone, and when it picks up on my home Wi-Fi, it silences my phone, so there's no danger of my phone ringing and disturbing. Because you know what it's like. I won't get a phone call all week, and then the second we start the show, it'll just be everyone rings at once.
That usually happens, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, work knows that they can't get me in on a Wednesday because I'll just go, nope, I'll stamp my feet. I'm not coming in. But they might just want to ring me up and say, do you want to change your shift tomorrow?
Yeah.
Which, I'm in one of those positions where I really ought to be saying yes, because if I don't say yes, there'll be someone else who will. And when your agency, a company can get rid of you for absolutely any reason they want. There's no disciplinary procedure. They can just go, don't like the look of that person, bye. And
yeah,
it's just how it is. There are other benefits instead, like more money than the people who work there. Oh, they hate that, you know.
Yeah.
Quite often I'm met with a lot of angry drivers going, oh well, if you're on this much money, why can't we on so? And I'm like, that's your gripe with the company, not with us.
Yeah.
We're here to fill vacancies until the company can get back on its feet again with a full complement of staff. And obviously with this terrible situation, we're needed more than ever.
That's true.
But having said that, I'm still contemplating staying here permanently.
Yeah.
Well, the money is good enough. I shall be living within half an hour's walk of the depot. And it's a job I can get on with and enjoy. The depot's nice to me, and they're quite accommodating with my Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's true.
So not often in the bus industry you can go in and say, well, I want this day off or that day off. It's usually, it's like care work when people go, oh, I want Christmas Day off. And I remember someone saying that once in a care home, and they went, what, do you think everyone's just going to suddenly become well for one day? It's okay, you can have Christmas Day off. We won't be ill today. We'll wait until Boxing Day.
Yeah.
It's one of those trades where you can probably say goodbye to your kids on Christmas Day, and you can say goodbye to the big night out getting drunk on Christmas Eve, because you're working.
Yeah.
And you usually find that the days off, the favourable days off, goes to people who have been there longer or closer friends with the management, etc. Not always, but
more often than not, though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I remember saying at one home I worked at, I said, well, if you want me to work Christmas Day, I said, I'm just going to be on my own anyway. So I might as well come in and be a bit company for everyone. And then that means that someone, like if you get a young mum with kids, maybe they could have a day off and spend with the kids, which they'll appreciate it more than me. And I still got the day off.
Oh, bless you.
Well, what's the point in having a special day off if you're not actually going to do anything special with it?
Yeah.
Oh, when I said that I'm just going to be on my own, I didn't mean that like it was a bad thing. Sometimes I actually just like not having anyone around.
Yeah.
I'll let you into a secret, shall I?
Oh, go on.
Last Christmas Day, I was just planning on just being on my own, watching telly, doing all various things that I don't normally do. And halfway through the afternoon, 3 people rang me up to wish me Merry Christmas. And all the while I'm thinking, damn, just go away. I just want to be on my own. Is that really mean?
No.
Right, so I'm doing a special drill next. Don't even bother with one of these pickup things because they're the wrong shape for it. So yeah, always use your tweezers and try and get it the right way around. That does help. Place it lightly in place, reposition it how you like, and then give it a good old push. And that is, look at that. In only 1 hour, I have completed a gift tag.
Yeah.
Well, now I've got to get this wishy-washy masking tape off. This is actually modelling tape, but I get through so it's a non-branded masking tape. So there you go, Danielle Boudreau. That is for you, and that is an absolutely smashing choice you made there. Oh, I missed a bit out. Look,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Mr. Zero. Can you believe that? Yeah, you probably could actually, couldn't you? I thought he looked odd. Oh, no, Love Minnie's computer wants to update. I wasn't expecting that in the next 6 hours. Fleetwood J, hello, hi all. Hope everyone is okay and good luck with the diamond paintings.
Thank you.
So today you'll notice a slightly different format, Fleetwood. We have myself and Julie diamond painting as normal, and then we have Natasha making the show look attractive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I by the way she goes, yep.
Although I am doing the same now.
Yeah.
Which,
So what are you working on at the moment then, Natasha?
the one I've got on the table, I've had to stop for a while. It's a tiger.
Okay. Oh, you did say. Oh no, I've just given out that I don't listen to people really. I just pretend to.
But I stopped that for a little while. And that, as I'm on with you both, I thought I'd join in with the gift tag and do the same.
I'm really liking these because it's a practical thing. I mean, do you have
It's
Oh,
like having
you know, do you know what? I didn't see that until I saw it in the camera. Let me just do a bit of a catch up, then I can tell you what I'm on about. So, Danielle Boudreau, Julie, are you part of the Christmas premiere YouTube that Pippa is putting together to run 24 hours this Christmas? Wow, that sounds exciting.
No, unfortunately, I don't think I'm subscribed to. What did you say it was? Pippa. I'll have to go and have a look and see what it's all about, but I might be.
Oh,
If
so what's
there's-
that like some 24-hour thing for Christmas? Because that sounds like
recorded ones. They're doing them as premieres for people who can't have people around, health reasons and going to be on their own. So they're doing like 24-hour premieres, so you can.
So that people aren't alone at Christmas, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! Didn't Sarah Millican do something like that?
I think so.
Yeah. So Danielle says she absolutely loves it. So Love Minnie says it is a bow, so it's a she, and that's obviously reference. I didn't notice that was a. I thought that was an ear. And then I thought, well, the ears are a little bit lopsided. I thought maybe they're looking at an angle. And then Minnie said it's a bow. And then obviously I'm looking at it close up, drill by drill. So you can't always see. So that's why I tend to try and look at it from a distance. But yeah, now you've said that, I can clearly see you are right. It is a bow. So the blue is a bow. How cute. So Mike Ted, code for the £10 off the 447's YP10. So let's see if I can. You're making me do technical things I'm not very good at. So let's see if for the 447s it's. Oh, can someone just remind me what that?
Why?
YP10.
Yeah.
That work? That work? How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. 4. Oh God, I've got to find a symbol now. Oh. That's a big discount, isn't it?
That is a real discount, yeah.
That's mate rates plus a bit more, isn't it? That's how I would describe that. Right, so Danielle, need your help. Are you happy for me to do this one next? Because I quite like the look of it. Well, actually, there's a lot of green on there. Do you know what? I looked at this and it's like when you look at the bit that you haven't put drills on, you kind of get what the colours are. Now, this bit is a bit red and then it's put, and I'm like, oh, it's not the same colour. But actually, it works really well. And that's one of the good things about rounds, isn't it? I am a square fan. I will say that. But the good thing about the rounds is that the background picture has to work with the diamonds, with the drills.
Yeah.
And so you can actually make, although that drill is that same color, it's a little bit like the painting. When you paint a certain color and then you put a color over the top, the color that you've put underneath directly affects the color on top, and that's exactly what's happened there. So you see that you've got multicolored on his belly, but did I say his belly? I need to say she. I'm being very I'm discriminating there, aren't I? Calling a she. So obviously, for example, if that belly was printed, say, for example, green, that would have a completely different effect on that. And that's one of the great things about round. I'm still a square fan. So this belly being this sort of bluey, turquoisey, greeny color is actually going to be this green, which is not my favorite green. It's it's a sort of a primary green, isn't it? But blended with this is, I think, going to look really, really nice. And I'm going to hit the focus on you, Julie, because Daniela says that blue is beautiful, Julie.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, let me lift it up.
Yeah, that's what we were kind of hoping for the response.
Yeah.
Your camera's really good today as well, Julie.
Oh.
No, it's sometimes you're a touch blurry. But I know as you lifted that up, it caught that focus pretty instant.
Yeah. And I've done this other one as well. Let me lift the other one up, but the other's penny and oops.
Yeah, still looks better than mine, even though mine's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's gone blurry again.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you.
Good. Yeah. Danielle Bootle says looks minty green. Well, I can live with minty green. I can't bring the comment up because I've said that too early before it's come up on StreamYard, but there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's crack on, as they say.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit more full of coffee. do love my coffee. It's probably my downfall. I love my coffee so much. I have a ginormous mug. And I don't know if I've told you this story, but a while back, I was claiming I don't actually drink that much coffee. I said I only have about 3 or 4 cups a day. And then someone pointed out that I do have a double-sized mug.
Yeah.
Well,
I drink coffee all day, every day.
yeah, but yeah, I have about 4 cups of it. Well, it depends. Today I'll probably have 4 or 5. On an average work day, I might have 2. One in the
I've
morning, two in
actually
the
got
evening.
addicted to vanilla lattes now.
Oh, that you know what? They have vanilla latte in the coffee machine at work, and I absolutely love it. And everyone's going, "Oh, that's horrible," and I'm like, "No, I love it."
No, and the coffee nut one's nice as well.
Right, I'm a touch concerned because that's all. I'm sure that's all my number 2s. I don't think I've got an excess of. We'll see. We'll see. Listen, I panicked before, didn't I? With the keyring, didn't I?
Yes. Saying
Yeah.
that you
And
know.
That one.
those left over. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. If I ran out of drills, it wouldn't bother me. My viewpoint is it happens.
Yeah.
It's like when you buy I don't know, bag of Maltesers or something. It says average content 20, and then you'll always, or people moan when there's 19 in. But does anyone actually write in and say, "Oh, I got 21 Maltesers in my bag. Please have one of them back"?
Yeah.
So
That is true, though.
yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, we did years ago. We did this maths thing about probability and chance and all this lot in maths. And someone said, "Could someone bring something in that would be a good example that we can use for?" Oh, I've got you on full. I'm so sorry, Julie. I've been typing away. So yeah, someone had said, "Oh, can someone bring in something that we could use for, probability and chance and that?" So one of my friends brought in a bag of M&Ms, and then what we did is we said, "Right, is how many colours in there? What are the chances of getting this particular colour?" So obviously we said, right, if there's 5 colours, then obviously there's 20% chance of getting any particular colour. So then we emptied the bag and we counted all the different colours, and as you would expect, there wasn't an equal number of each colour. However, there was a very large number of one colour, and there was an extremely low number of another colour. So we said, someone had just said, like, for a joke, "Oh, you should write in and complain there." She did. She said, so she wrote this letter saying, "I was very disappointed. I opened this bag of M&Ms and red is my favourite colour," or whatever colour it was, and there was only so many in the bag. However, there was a total number of so, how many there were in the bag. So therefore, we would expect this number of red in, but this was far lower. They sent her back a massive bag of M&Ms. And with a note, "We're ever so sorry. Hopefully there'll be enough reds in this bag to make up for the shortfall in the other bag."
Oh,
God. I can't believe that worked.
Yeah.
Chris Campling just popped in. Hi, Penny, Julie, and everyone.
Hello.
Chris Campling does a very entertaining live stream once every Monday. You don't seem to release as many videos as you used to, Chris. He's got like Lego videos, and he's try new things out kind of a person, which is brilliant, because there's been a couple of things he's brought to his channel. I'm like, I might give that a go.
Yeah.
So, and he even does the occasional Bad Drivers of Essex.
Yes, he does.
I'm sorry. I love dash cam videos. I loved it. My favourite is watching some idiot who's obviously not very clued up in the head having a bit of an accident. No, don't get me wrong. I don't like to see injuries. But yeah, I did see a brilliant one of there was a motorbike, and as you do, you filter through to the front of the traffic lights, and this guy had obviously been a little bit upset. This motorbike had pushed to the front, and he absolutely floored this car, went flying past the motorbike, lost his traction on the road, ended up doing 720 degrees spin on the road, crashed into a barrier. And then this motorbiker just went past him, gone, serves you right.
Oh, dear.
No, I just think it's funny. You show off, you have an accident, that's karma.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
See, in my trade, because people look at buses and they think slow, they'll obviously try little risks, and we get cut up a lot, and the number of times we're slamming brakes on. And as someone did once find out, we won't always slam our brakes on. Sometimes smashing into the back of your car is actually a better option than slamming your brakes on and risking some little old lady falling and hurting her hip. As someone found out to their peril. And they slammed their brakes on in front of me, and I went smashing into the back of their car. I had nightmares for a long time about it, actually. Well, I was trying to slow down, but I couldn't slow down that quickly. And he come out screaming at me, and his girlfriend was like, I've got a small baby in the car. And I'm like, really? So you've got your young child in the car, in a hatchback car, so there's not so much gap between the back of my bus and her head, and you're driving like that?
Yeah.
And he's going, we're going to have you're driving too close, that's why you hit into the back of me. And I'm like, no, we've got it on about 9 cameras that you've just cut in front of me and slammed, basically did a brake test in front of me, and I couldn't stop in time. And he had 11.5 tons worth of double-decker bus go smashed into the back of his car. Last I heard, he was getting done for dangerous driving, and he risked losing his license for 6 months plus.
Yeah.
I think was a good resolution, to be honest with you. Even though his girlfriend was a bit of a, dare I say it on stream, a bit of a chav looking type person.
Right. Yeah.
I think I do kind of feel sorry for her, because if you've got a small child that has to go and do certain things, and you have to run to the doctors and have immunizations and shopping and stuff like that, I do feel a little bit sorry for her, because obviously she's not got the transport unless she can drive. And when he does get his license back, obviously his insurance will go up, because I'm pretty sure that there's no insurance company will go out there and go, oh, you got banned for driving because of dangerous driving. Yes, we will welcome you as a customer.
Oh dear.
I'm quite pleased with my progress today. I'm actually getting done. Chris Covey, hi everyone. Mark's Mars. Don't get me started on M&Ms. I find it hard to eat them. You can't do anything, can you, Mark? How do you get up? Are you all right with getting up in the morning, Mark? Can you manage that?
You do.
I don't know how he makes it to bed at night sometimes.
Sometimes he doesn't, to be perfectly honest.
Well, of course, yes, we've got photographic evidence to prove it, haven't we?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we have a little saying: don't fall asleep in front of people that have got camera equipment.
No. Oh dear.
I think the funniest part of that particular incident was when you woke him up and he's like, no, I wasn't asleep. Yes, you are, because we took pictures.
Yes.
It was like Mark's Mards watch. Oh, he's moving. Right, back to sleep again.
Yeah. He moved an arm or a leg, and yeah.
We were all watching him like for about, what was it, half hour or so?
So yeah.
Yeah.
And my phone comes up flooded with messages. Mark's fallen asleep on stream.
I make these comments about Mark Mods, and he's going to be on my show tonight, so I might actually regret it.
Oh dear.
I'm liking this one. I can see how this, because I know what colour is coming next. I can kind of see how it's going to go together. But yeah, Danielle Boudreau. I'm not a big, well, I won't say I'm not a fan of owls, but it's not like, oh, let's do owls. But I think you've definitely made a really good choice there.
Yeah.
So thank you for forcing me and twisting my arm to do owls. She didn't really. So I will, it's 20 past, so, right, okay. So what's that, 11 minutes? Hard for me to figure out when a car T-bones a bus. Not like couldn't see such a huge bus. Yeah, I've got to be honest with you. I have been involved in an accident where, did I say T-bone? I actually meant I hit him from behind. But I have T-boned a car before. And it's one of the downfalls about a bus is they have, obviously everything's really heavy, and you can imagine the weight of the windscreen. So as a result, the supports in the corners are really, really thick. And as a result, it causes a massive blind spot. And you are taught as a professional driver how to look around the blind spots. But I did have one time I'd been doing an awful lot of hours. I hadn't been sleeping. I was a little bit under stress. Really, I should have been responsible and said I'm not fit for work. And I went out and I didn't spot the car in my blind spot. And I went straight into the side of him. And like the guy said, how did you not see me? And I'm like, I saw you, but yet my brain didn't do anything about it. So that's how people, but with cars hitting buses, more often than not, it's people going, yeah, I'm quicker than that bus, I'll make that. And what people don't seem to realize is that it's not the bus that's slow, it's the fact that they're running to a timetable. And that's why it takes you 2 hours to do a journey that could be done in 15 minutes in a car.
Yeah.
Because we go at a nice steady pace so that people can sit down and stand on the bus. And, you know, if you get on the bus and you have a chat with your friend and you don't really notice the bus journey, then the driver's done a good job.
Yes.
And it's like the old saying about the football referee. If you don't notice that there's a football referee in the middle of a game, he's done a good job. If you start talking about the referee after the game, he's done a bad job. And it's the wrong way round, really. If you know, you'd like people to go, oh, that bus driver, wasn't she lovely? Yeah, she's really good. The way she handled those corners was brilliant. You know, you don't get that.
No.
What you will get was, oh my God, that driver, she was jumping on the brakes and my shopper went flying all over the place.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose I'd better send Mike a Christmas present now that I've got cards and gift tags, haven't I? So Mark's Mods, it's due to not being able to eat different. Right, now Mark, I have the same problem. It's when I have like small sweets like M&Ms and things, I can't. I have to pick 3 out of the bag, and I can't eat. I can't mix the colours in my mouth. It's
No, I can't eat.
I don't know why it is. I'm not OCD. I haven't got autism or anything. If I was autistic, you kind of expect funny little traits like that, don't you?
Yeah.
And if that is the extent of my OCD, then I don't sit there testing the door 15 times. But I just think I kind of sometimes I get obsessed with 3. I see 3 as a lucky number. But 9 is actually luckier than 9 because 9 is the square of 3. So 9 is lucky squared.
Yeah.
It's my brain works in strange ways, but yeah. But I do. I'll eat like a packet of knickknacks, and I have to pick 3 out at a time, and I'll eat 3 of them. But when I'm eating like coloured sweets, what colour am I doing sticks? When I'm like coloured sweets, jelly beans, they got an offer on at the shop, and I have to eat the same colour. But what I do with jelly beans, I'll just pick 3 random ones out together, and if I've got 2 the same colour, I'll chuck one of them back in the packet and get another one out. Until I'll keep going until I've got different colours. And then when I get about 2/3 of the way through the bag, I'm actually looking in the bag to see what colours there are and how, if I've got a lot of black ones, for example. So I'll start picking a black one and then 2 other colours. And I'm probably just committed myself to a mental hospital by saying all of that.
You know what? I'm like that with Smarties.
Yeah.
I have to eat them in 3, and they have to be all different colours.
Yeah, brilliant. So I'm not actually that abnormal then.
No. It's just Smarties. I have to eat them in 3. I don't know why.
Yeah. So, guys, welcome to the Diamond Painting Show. Please post your mental health issues below.
Oh, dear.
I think this is when you really get to know the person.
Sharing is caring. That's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you get to. You could sit there like. Do you know what? If I ever get to a management position when I interview people, I think my interview technique is just going to be sit there and then hand them a tube of Smarties. Eat the Smarties. And then when they finished eating the Smarties, I'll go, thank you very much. We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when they get home and the wife goes, well, how'd you get on? And they go, I really don't know. She gave me a tube of Smarties. I ate them and she said, I will be in touch.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Yeah. So Danielle Boudreau says it's my favourite wild animal. They're so beautiful. Yeah, they are actually. You can't dispute that, can you? I am more of a wolf. Yeah. They are. Are they actually as wise as people make out? They say about the wise old owl.
Ooh. Then again, aren't us women wise anyway?
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched a YouTube video during the week. I ran out of things to watch and I watched strange stuff. And there was one about strange things that have been caught on. You can get these trail cameras. Hunters use them. So they just set these little camouflage cameras up and it sends pictures of whatever they're hunting. And this was a video about strange things that had been caught on camera. And there was, for example, there was a deer that had got a beach ball stuck in its antlers. So it was running around with this beach ball stuck to its head. But an interesting one was an owl that had caught a cat. And in this particular area, apparently what an owl does, if it's after a particularly large piece of prey, a large animal, what it'll do is it'll swoop down, it'll grab them, lift them up to a great height, drop it. When the animal hits the ground, it stuns them, and then the owl can go in for the kill. And which then begs the question, you know how cats always land on their feet?
Yeah.
So if an owl swoops in, how does the cat handle it?
Yeah.
You think though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I just got I mean, I've never had a problem with the way that wildlife operates, but I'm really fascinated by, these people who go, like you see these lion documentaries, and they're going after the deer and they're killing them and eating them, and everyone's going, oh, that's horrible. My viewpoint of that is it's nature.
Yeah.
But everything, I mean, it's a proper recycling, isn't it? The lions eat the frail antelope, and everything, all the waste is all, when the lions finish, the vultures will come in and pick the bones, and then there's all microorganisms that will handle the bones, and and all the feces are dealt with by beetles that love to eat that kind of thing, and everything is recycled in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, judging by the rate I've been managing to get these two done, I think last week it took me so long because there's probably more coming out of my mouth than coming off my diamond painting pen. Which is what I've
got one done yet.
Pardon?
I haven't even got one done yet.
Well, you know what to do then, don't you? Crack on, young lady. I think is what my granddad would probably say.
Probably mine and all.
So Danielle says, I think so. Wise owl. I know that's what they're associated with. I just wonder if, because of the way they turn their heads, they can get near 360 turn, can't they?
It's weird, isn't it, how they can do that?
Yeah. But as a result, they're classed as seeing everything, and when you see everything and don't comment on it, it's kind of the wise thing to do, isn't it? My great aunt used to say to me, God gave you 2 eyes to see with, 2 ears to listen with, but only 1 mouth to gossip about. So maybe my great aunt has been reincarnated as an owl.
Could have done.
Yeah.
It would certainly be appropriate. Why have I done that side with the 1 but not that side? I'm something wrong with me, I think. I am worried about these 2s though. Was it the 1s? No, the 2s. I don't think it's going to be enough. But like I say, I worried last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
Maybe I'm the sort of person, if I didn't have anything to worry about, I'd probably worry about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm saving the best bit till last. Can I hear a clock or something in the background?
I don't know.
I thought I heard something. Went to chuck one of these on the table and I ended up with 4. Right.
I have no clock my way.
Okay. No, I might have just been hearing things. It wouldn't be the first time. That's really good. If you put that large nose in last, it kind of clicks into place. So here's my collection of gift tags so far. So I'm just going to steal the full screen because I haven't quite got enough. There you go. There's my gift tag. I'm still at half an hour. So let's see if I can go on record and do. Oh, maybe I got an easier batch today, and last week was a bit harder, but I don't know. So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that we're probably looking at what, 3/4 of an hour each. Oh, Mike, you are no longer my best friend. It says it's going to be quiet next week without Penny. Just saying.
Yeah.
Is it really going to be quiet without Penny though?
It will. No, it is. Yeah. Let's just say I'm sad and lonely, and I have no one to talk to during the week, and then I make up for it on the stream.
I think I'm going to do a bit of homework, and we're going to look into Christmas traditions from around the world.
Oh, that sounds nice. I could tell you one lovely one straight away. In Poland, it is traditional to set the table for a stranger at the Christmas table. And if a stranger knocks at the door, lonely and hungry, you invite him in and he sits at that placement on the table.
Right.
I think that's lovely, don't you? Oh, Mike's redeemed himself. Sorry, love you though.
Oh, bless.
Love you too, Mike.
Oh, bless.
Right, I'm going to start with the eyes on this one because you know how we all love black drills, don't we?
Oh, they're our favourite, aren't they?
Yeah, my favourite, said no one ever.
Oh.
I thought I fell out with a cat this morning. I'd gone to the door and I was walking back and I was looking at the phone and I didn't even turn the light on. I was going to go downstairs and I didn't realise the cat was standing on the hallway, and I pretty much like hooked him with my foot, and she shot across about a foot and then went running, and I went running after the cat, go, sorry Scooby, sorry, and of course I just kicked him. He's not going to come running up to me purring away, is he? Oh, I did. I really I didn't mean to. It was just normal walking, but it was, mind you, last time my foot went near him, he did take a big chunk out of my leg. So, right. Sorry, guys. I've just got to find the stream again. The stream in Facebook, my computer froze up.
Oh.
So I am about to read a couple of comments, but obviously I don't know what the comment is until I cross-reference it. Is this it? That's not it. Oh no, I'm looking in the wrong group. I'm looking in a completely different Facebook group. Right. Sorry, bear with me. There we are. Is it working? Right. Oh no.
Actually, sorry, I'm listening. I can see.
Facebook group. Now we've got volume. Right. So Teresa Smith says he's creeping. See, I just done all that looking up just to read that comment out. So Mike says, shh, Teresa is listening. Okay, I didn't really mean what I just said. Right, so I'm going to do number 5 next because there looks like there's a lot of it. I am going to get this done before the end of the stream, even if I have to extend the stream by 3 hours.
Oh.
So for anyone that has just joined us, these are from Smith's Beads. These are little gift tags. And I think they're great. I love them. So Teresa Smith says LOL. So yeah, I think these are really brilliant. These make such a nice change from, well, I say a nice change. Obviously, if you're doing pictures all the time, if that's what you like, that's fine. Isn't it nice to do something just a little bit different?
It is. Yeah, nice change. Something, like you say, something different.
Yeah. So, I mean, these we've had a couple of freebies off Smiths to try out, which we appreciate, and we've given good reviews. Not because we've got them from them, but because obviously I'm pointing out we got it for free because I want people to know, and I want. But I did. I completely lost. Well, yeah, it's going to be quiet next week without me, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, I don't give favourable reviews just because something is free, but I bought these on the strength of the previous products, and I don't think I've been let down at all. So thoroughly recommended, and there are there's some really nice discounts going, and get yourself over to. If I actually let's change our banner, shall we? Oh no, it's already up. So yeah, we've got their website at the bottom and their Facebook page, and I am going to be changing the banner now. So I'll try and remember to do a word of the day for next week, just for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it'd be unfair for you to have a word and I'm not there to receive a word, but you've done this one, haven't you, Julie, this blue one? Yeah, I can see it at the bottom right of your screen.
Just doing it. Yeah,
Yeah. Just it means I've got a little reference to do. So what am I doing? Oh, am I doing anything in 2 weeks? Because 2 weeks' time is
it the 23rd?
23rd, which is, do we do something Christmassy?
Do you want to?
Well, I don't mind, but what I'm thinking, the one downfall I find with crafts is because you've got to take the time to make it. You've got to do everything in advance. So Christmas for a craft, I've always said Christmas should start in December, but I suppose for people who have to make products, it starts in November or earlier. And then for people like Smith's Beads that have got to get these products in time, Christmas probably starts in June.
Yeah.
So there's no point me making a gift tag on the 23rd to give for. Well, I suppose I could do it. It is still before Christmas. I don't know. So, but obviously, what we're actually planning to do is when there's no little specials going. Oh, Mike, you are fantastic. So Mike says, word of the day, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Let's see you get that one in just a sentence without anyone noticing.
I love the fact that you said it, and I love the fact that he took the time to type it out.
Well, I think actually full
Can anyone say it backwards out loud? Because I can't.
What's that?
Can anyone say it out backwards? That would be funny.
No. No.
I know people can.
Not even going to attempt it. So Danielle Boudreau says, so Penny, how far away from where you are now are you moving? I am moving just a few streets down the road. It's approximately 20 minutes walk from my current house. And if you imagine, it's still 30 minutes walk to work. So if you imagine work is there, where my finger is there, that's where I currently live, and I'm moving to there. So it's not really a big move. So I was, the only consideration was the distance from work. Because it's rather handy not having a car. It's a bit annoying that I'm paying for a car that I'm not using in the form of insurance, but unfortunately I couldn't. This is part of the reason why I'm considering going permanent, because if I go permanent, I won't need the car and I can get rid of it. The only reason I'm keeping it is because I don't know what my next job is. And if they give me something that's 20 miles from where I'm staying, then obviously I'll have to drive in, because I'm not walking that far. So even if I was a marathon runner, it'd take me a couple of hours to get in, won't it? Ah, Mike's giving his secrets away now. Got to love Google and copy and paste.
Love it.
He likes cheating like that.
It is cheating, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's completely against the spirit of things, but
Oh, dear.
uh-oh. I've just had a message from someone. Do you know what? The two things that strike fear in my heart is when people send me a Facebook message and they either say hi or they say, hope things are all well. Yeah. It's like when they go, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I got some bad news for you.
No.
Yeah, happens like that one, doesn't it? Right. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mike says I can't spell that without Google help. Oh, you know, I'm going to give it a go. Without looking, I promise you I'm not cheating. I'll try and spell it. Supercalifragilistic expialidocious. Right, that'll be coming through in a moment. Right, what's your verdict on that one? Why is that come up for me? Oh, you know, sometimes like this one, it comes up Facebook user.
Yeah.
But when it's Mike and myself, it comes up with our name. It even comes up with my avatar look.
Yeah, yeah.
Does that look good? It's certainly readable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, like that XPA. No, I think EXPEA is EXPIA. Oh, one.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a Morgan and Wise. Well, I didn't get it right. No, I said I've got all the correct letters, just not necessarily in the correct order. Julie, did you all think about doing a mystery painting together? Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Mod, idea for Smith's Beads. Please do a subscription service for diamond paintings, as there is no UK company doing it. What a fantastic idea! That is absolutely brilliant, because Is it Diamond Express do a subscription service?
They do, but they ship from China.
Right. Now, you don't actually get much discount compared to buying it yourself.
No.
So my personal opinion is, why bother doing a subscription when you could just buy yourself one on the 1st of every month for exactly the same money?
Yeah.
Now I've done a couple of not anything to do with crafts, but I've done a couple of subscription boxes, and you get a box every month of something related to that particular hobby. In my case, it was paints, and you don't know what you're getting every month, but you got it cheaper than it would have cost you to go and buy it in the shops. Now, in reality, what these companies are probably doing is getting rid of some stock that's harder to shift. Oh, someone's paying me a subscription. Yeah, we'll chuck a bit of that in. It clears the shelves a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I think Mark, you're onto a winner there. A little subscription box, a little diamond painting, maybe a fancy little pen, and what else can we scrounge off them? And a little discount code for a future for an additional purchase. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is spot on. So yeah, there is no UK company doing it, and I think if people don't jump on that bandwagon soon, I think many other people will.
Yeah.
And I would, I mean, I don't know anything about manufacturers of diamond paintings, but if you've got, say, 1,000 subscribers, so you then go to a manufacturer and say, right, we need 1,000 of these kits, you're probably going to get a little bit of a discount on them, aren't you?
Yes.
I would imagine a lot more than if I went up to them and say, actually, can I have 10? They'll go, yeah, okay, we'll give it to you for full price.
Yeah, so the more, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know with the paint box I used to get, it's from a company called Acid Drop. And what they used to do was they would take your money on a certain day of the month, and then you would receive your box like 3 weeks later. There was a large gap between payment and receipt. But obviously what they're doing in the background is they're organizing the box for 2 or 3 months time. Once they've got all the payments, I guess they're then finalizing with the reseller how many of each thing that they want, getting the little mini magazine sorted out or whatever they're doing, and then on a certain date that they then got to say a week or 2 or whatever to pack all the boxes, and then they post them all, and then everyone receives them on a certain day.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marjorie on for the winner there.
Sounds good.
So maybe if Smith Beard don't do it, we will. Right. Did I really do the eyes, number 8, and then didn't do the belly?
I know.
But it doesn't matter what colour I do, I always miss some out on the first pass.
Yeah.
I always do the same on even on the diamond painting.
Yeah.
Big picture.
I
go back and think, yeah, I really missed that.
What I do is when I do a square, I look at big blocks. So I look at what particular drill I'm going to be using the most of, and I'll fill all that in, and then I'll do the next one. Then when I start getting down to the small bits, I completely made this up, but this is what I call a dolphin method. And what I do is I look at the outsides and I'll try and pick those out, and then I'll just work my way in a circle until I get right in the middle. I don't know if that is, there might be a technical term for that isn't called the dolphin method, but I call it the dolphin method because that's how dolphins hunt fish. They go round and round, blowing bubbles, which causes the fish to get tighter and tighter and tighter. And when they've got them in a really small space, the dolphins just go yum yum.
There you go.
Just doing a quick Google search on something. There we are. So Mahatma Gandhi was a peculiar person. He walked barefoot everywhere, to the point that his feet became quite thick and hard. He often went on hunger strikes, and even when he wasn't on a hunger strike, he did not eat much and became quite thin and frail. He also was a very spiritual person. Finally, because he didn't eat much, and when he did, his diet was peculiar, he developed very bad breath. He became known as a super calloused, fragile mystic hexed by halitosis.
Okay. Oh dear.
And you could genuinely blame Mike for that, because if he hadn't brought up the expletive, whatever it was, I wouldn't have actually thought of that joke.
No. Oh, dear me.
See, make someone giggle every day, and anything after that is then a bonus.
Of course. Dear.
I've just got barrage of abuse coming in now on Facebook. That joke you said was terrible. What's happening?
Oh dear.
Oh.
I don't know. Phones are going crazy.
Yes, yeah. You know what? When I'm chatting to someone like you, and my phone goes mad, and then I hear your phone go mad, I'm like, that's okay. That's a group that we're both in.
It is, yeah.
It's like when my I'll tell you what was happening yesterday. Made me laugh. There's a group that both me and Julie are in, and this particular group, it was like gone really quiet. And then what I do is obviously I can't check my phone while I'm driving a bus. So when I get to a layover, I'll then check it. Now I might get, say, for example, a 10-minute layover. And I'll check on my phone, I'll clear all my messages, I'll reply to any that I need to reply to. And what often happens is that literally the second I pull away from on the next trip, my phone will go. And that was exactly what was happening on the group that we're on, Julie.
Yes.
I was responding, and then no one's replying back to mine. And right, fine, yeah. And then literally as I pull away, ding, ding, ding.
Yep. Always happens.
Yeah. This is a really good example. You know what I was saying about the background color with the drill? Along there, it's got more of a blue background, whereas here is a lot more white, but it's still the same color drill. So it's actually going to make that look a different color.
Yeah.
Oh, we have But Lazy Crafts with us. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
That's one of those names where the first time I see the name, I'm like, are we gonna have a problem here? But once you get to know them, it's like, oh yeah, brilliant. You're always welcome on my channel. Well, sometimes people put in funny names, don't they?
They do.
And but then when you find out who the person is,
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to get this done. No, I'm not, because we've only got about 3-ish minutes. What we actually do with the show, we aim it for 2 hours. But it's what we're trying to do is sort of wind down from about 1.5 hours. And then looking to finish either just before or just after. And then obviously we see how things are going. And I'm guessing, unless you're ready to finish, Julie, that we'll probably go a little bit over.
I haven't actually dared to start a fourth one. So,
Right.
yeah,
So at the end of now, this second, you're cool with that, are you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, look, what I'll do then is as this particular gift tag has already been done by Julie, I'll just keep going until we chat, start wind down, and then I'll finish it off stream. I'm not a big fan of post production, but I think in this case, sort of, there's no point hanging a stream going, is there? Just for the sake of one person. So, but there's actually really good. If you look at this side, you can really see how the color of the card is working with the drill.
Yeah.
It looks like it's more black in the middle, but it's actually just the background. Oh, Mark, you've been really, really naughty now, Mark. That's a really nice set of hooters, Julie.
Thank you, my dearest.
Are you bringing shame to our stream, Mark? So, But Lazy Craft says, hey, and then says, doing okay. How are you two? Well, it's us three today. I'd like to introduce to you. I've forgotten your name now, Natasha.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm like that. So there we go. So we've had this banner running. This obviously we like to promote Smith's Beads because we love them.
Yes.
We love everything about them. So guys, don't forget Smith's Beads. Let's change our banner back to very, very quickly. A big thank you to Smith's Beads for supplying the items for today's show. Please check out their website at smithbeads.co.uk or the Facebook page at facebook.com/smithbeads. And don't forget to check out the Facebook group, which the link is in the if you're watching on YouTube, the link is below. If you're watching this on Facebook, you don't need to check the link out for the Facebook group because you're already in it.
Yeah.
So so I'm going to switch my camera back. I got the right one. There we go. There's me again. Ta-da. So Butler says, then how are you three? We're all good. So I'll be honest with you guys, I've not had the best week, and that I think I really needed this stream. I think that has just chilled me out so much. As I always say about this hobby, it was a case of, I'll be honest with you, the mood I've been in the last couple of days, I could have quite happily said, you know what, I'm not really in a fit state to stream. And as always, I'm like, I'm chilled and relaxed, and I've got my cup of coffee, and I haven't got any chocolate today. So I'm a little bit disappointed in that sense. No, I have got some jelly sweets. I'm known for my little secret drawers with my chocolate in, you see.
Famous for them, yes.
Saying that, there could be a drawer that's so secret it's got a bit of chocolate in. So I will just double check. Oh, I can't get the drawer back in. So we'll just double check. No, they are genuinely empty of chocolate. So there's a bit of a disappointment there. But so thank you very much, everybody, for helping me to feel a bit chilled out and just.
Well, thank you for having me today too.
Not a problem. We'd love to have you all the time. So Mark's Mod says, everybody, whatever channel you're on, smash that like button. And then Mark says, no, I like the owls. We know what you were making out you meant. We know you, Mark. Well, no, that's fine. No, if you have come to a place looking for a bit of fun and a bit of laughs, we hope you've come to the right place.
Yeah.
So next week's show is going to be next week on the 15th. Did I put the 15th or the 16th? Whatever date next week is. 16th. Usual time of 2 p.m. I'm afraid I won't be able to join you because I am trying to move house. Hopefully Natasha likes us enough to rejoin us.
Yeah, we haven't scared you off.
It's certainly been, well, we pretty much, it's like this. At the moment, we've got a representative for each platform, haven't we? We've got me, obviously, representing my channel. We've got this lovely lady representing Yorkshire Crafter, and this lovely lady representing the Facebook group. And it's, I mean, I've only been a member of the group now for a few days, but I can see it's an absolutely fantastic group. The title drew me in. It was the fact that you've got craft and friends in the same place. So we're not just here for the crafting. We're not just
Two
here
friends
to do.
like doing craft, basically, isn't it? So, and you get to know people when you make friends with them with doing whatever craft it is, and that's what it suited the name at the time. So that's why I changed it quite a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. And like I say, I've been seeing people post on it, and it's a lovely little group. And if you want to join the group, just to join the group, forget our video, forget our stream every week. Just join the group. It's lovely. And it's one of those. I've seen a few other people posting for help, and it's like people are straight on it. There's that many members that it's not going to take you long to get help.
Yep.
If anything the group doesn't do, like for example, if I wanted to say help, has anybody got, I've run out of my favorite 310 drills. Has anybody got any?
Someone along the lines will be able to help you.
Yeah.
Just
So
ask, and someone could help you with whoever's got it.
yeah, so someone can either help or point you in the direction of where you can get some help from.
Yeah.
Right, so what I'm going to do in wrong way, in that order, I'm going to close the show. So I'm going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to hand over to Natasha to say goodbye. And we always close the show with Yorkshire Crafter, because Yorkshire Crafter has the absolute, in my opinion, the best way to close a show ever. So I will just say, I will just say, Danielle Boudreau says, hope all goes well. I will miss you. Not as much as I will miss you, Danielle, I promise you. Bill with Adrian is giving the show 10 out of 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And Danielle Boudreau, it's always a blessing here. So take care, guys. I will physically see you in 2 weeks' time. I will try and drop in and leave a little comment. It's been an absolute honor. And we've just lost Natasha, which means that I need to say a bit of a longer goodbye. There we go. She's back. So take care, guys, and I will hand over to Natasha.
Goodbye. I'll speak to you all soon, and thank you very much for Yorkshire Crafter and Penny for having me today. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
Oh.
she's actually gone. No, Natasha, you didn't need to leave the show. We just, oh, bless. Oh, you're going to miss the after show party. Click that link and come back.
Right, so guys, thank you for joining us today. And remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.
Bye.